Behind every veteran there's a family and a community. Really, any rural town in Australia that you see a memorial, and it can be half the football team or the whole football team that's actually served in World War I. When there is a suicide, it does send a ripple through the whole of the community. Family also serves when the veteran served.
It hurts every day, not just for me, but for David's sister, David's grandparents, his uncles and aunties and cousins, his mates. When we lose a family member or even a really good mate, it's forever. I'm not going to stop grieving my son. I'm sure of that. I was meant to love him till the day I die, and I will do that.
My son, Jesse Stephen Bird, took his life in June of 2017. Jesse was an Afghanistan veteran who was poorly supported by the Department of Veteran Affairs and the Australian Defence establishment, and by association then the hospital system, the medical system, the RSL systems.
So families very largely sit outside of the military and are often banging on the door to be heard, to be listened to. They can see things a lot earlier than other people, including the health professionals and the systems. They know when something's not right because they know the person, it's their family member. It's quite upsetting for families because they have knowledge, they have expertise, they have awareness, and to be shut out is incredibly disempowering.
He deserved better, and the more we looked into it, the more we understood that systems and processes were failing our Australian military personnel, serving and ex-serving, and their families.
They have failed veterans, they continue to fail veterans, but for me personally, they failed my son. At every turn they failed him. I will never know if he would have lived. I will never know, but there's a chance he may have.
I remember one example in particular where the family member was the wife of a veteran in a fetal position on the floor. She was ringing up, and the person on the other end of the phone call basically said, "Oh no, you can't speak for him. He has to get on the call and tell us." And she was saying, "But he can't do that at the moment." Families of veterans are pretty pragmatic and sensible, stoic people. So to come across something that is so absolutely stupid within systems is not only frustrating, it's just defies any common sense. I think what families do very well is they elevate their voice. They stand up. They are persistent.
And the only way that we were going to get change was to promote more and more conversation and speak more loudly to power, to make people accountable to what happened to Jesse and what was happening to other members of our Australian Defence Force.
It will always be about being heard. So I can't see myself ever getting off this platform. I used to think that I'd get off the platform when we had a Royal Commission, but I realised that was just the first step.
I'm a bit worried that this is going to turn into a mental health Royal Commission.
2017 is 4.5 years ago, but it's just like yesterday.
They don't always wait to be invited into a room. They open the door and they say, "We're here and you need to listen to us," particularly over time, but increasingly because we are in an age where lived experience is so much more part of the language. The call is to listen to families, include families. They do know what they're talking about, they live it. What impacts the veterans impacts families.